Do we laugh about it? Do we cry about it? I don't know what to do anymore. I just want to... So hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Let it all out. This year is just so weird to process, and I think, well, I've seen a lot of people posted about it recently, just saying, you know, I think it's really important that people start talking and reaching out and really just start talking to people, and that's so important for me as well. It's definitely something that's helped me over the past couple of months. We're joined with my little love heart pillow because I want to send everybody some love. We all went into lockdown, everyone was like, this is it, this is how the world's gonna end. Everyone panic bought pastas and toilet rolls that are probably still in your house, and the world went crazy. A lot of people did lose their lives from this, their jobs, their families, their homes, etc, etc, their careers, their relationships, you know, and it was really difficult on everybody. Now we're going into lockdown 2.0 and I just think, oh my god, can we do it all over again? And the answer is yes, but at the same point I literally want to scream my head off. I'm not baking any banana bread. Me personally, I'm getting to the stage where I'm split in half. Half of me is still so scared, like I was in March, like, oh my god, if I step out my door, like, I'm gonna get it, and what if I pass it to my friends, my family, like, and then the other half of me is just like, I am so done. I'm gonna have a drink with my friends. I just want to go and have a dance in a dance studio, for crying out loud. I want to go to the gym ish. I see a lot of people on social media expressing their opinions. Fine, you know what, you do, you have nothing wrong with that, but I think it's so important to note that not everybody will have the same opinion as yourself, so just be nice. Like, for the love of this world right now, just be a nice, decent person, like, please. I see so many people like, it's all a scam, the government's lying to us, do you really want a vaccine, this short? And then I read all of this other stuff where it's just like, here's all the figures and here's all the deaths and blah blah, and then there are all these like middle people, these, you know, ninja typist warriors or whatever they're called, and they just have to tell them that these people are wrong. And I think, why? Like, I read some of this stuff, I'm like, okay, you know, I actually don't agree with what you're saying, but why should I then call you out? Because you're gonna get annoyed, I'm gonna get annoyed, we're just gonna get in a keyboard war. And I just say, okay, everybody has the freedom to express what they want and stand up for what they want, and you know what, if you want to fight back, that's fine, you go do you. But I just think you're never gonna win with an opinion, are you? Because someone else's opinion is going to be completely different from yours, and you know what, just why fight it? There's so many things you can do with that. You can mute people, you can literally ask Instagram to stop seeing other people's, particular people's posts, you can block them, you can unfriend them, you can literally delete them off your social media. If that type of opinion is causing you negativity and wanting you to fight back, then save yourself so much hassle and then just delete that person. And if they say anything, you don't even have to respond. That's the beauty, they're not telling you face to face. Or you could just be really honest and say, you know, we have a slight difference of opinions and it's really hard to see this sort of stuff on my feed, you know, it's not personal to you, blah blah. And you know, this year's been so tough, and it's hit everyone. And it's hit everybody so differently. There's been families so affected, families that can't see each other, isolate together, families who've lost other family members, friends. Like, it's not like it's just hit one group of people, like this has hit everyone, every single person out there. And I can guarantee you, if you ask your friends, like really ask them how they're doing, there will be something in there where they're just like, oh god, like, I'm just not okay. You know what, all of my friends who I've spoken to recently have been like, you know what, there's a certain part of me that's just like not okay with any of this anymore, and it's really getting to me, you know. And I love that, and I really encourage that, and I always say to my friends, like, if, like, never say sorry for how you feel, never say sorry for wanting to get something off your chest. Like, if you're feeling something, like, you need to talk to somebody, and I'm honoured to be that person that you want to talk to and share this with. I might not have all of the answers for you, but you know, it's a step in the right direction. Like, we've got to start talking. And I think mental health, I've seen a lot this year kind of rising from the shadows, being present on social media platforms and being like, no, what, people aren't okay. Men, women, children, like people in general just are not okay. And you know, it's so important to talk. And I encourage everyone that's watching this video to, it doesn't matter if you're having just one bad day, like tell someone, talk to someone, write it down if you can't, do you know what I mean? Just get it out. We can't keep all of this bottled up inside ourselves. Like, talk to your friends, your family, your dog. Might not listen, might listen, but just talk to someone. And for those people who, you know, either can't talk to somebody to them close, or unfortunately don't have somebody around them to talk to, there's loads of amazing hotlines, charities, you know, people that you can call or text or email. So I'm going to leave all of that in the description down below, because I just think it's really important for people to know that these hotlines do exist, whether you might not need them yourself, but even just share them around. You never know with social media who you could be helping and who you could be assisting behind the scenes as well. I like to think of myself as like a happy, upbeat, cheerful person. Like, ask my friends, ask my family, and they would probably always say to you, like, I'm such an upbeat person. Go on my Instagram, like, smiley, posy, look at me going to pick some pumpkins, and look at me wearing a brand new coat I just bought. Like, all of that is lovely, but that's not me 100% of the time. And I do try to be quite real on my Instagram in terms of like not over edited my photos, and I never like body proportion or anything like that. But I feel like I could start being a bit more honest and being like, I'm not cheerful all the time. Like, catch me on a bad day, you do not want to be around me. Like, literally last week I was foul, I was so foul to be around, and it wasn't anybody's fault. But I think when the weight of the world comes down on you and you just can't take it some days, and that's okay, don't fight it. This is the one thing I always say to people: if you're feeling down, never fight that, because you're so allowed to be in this space and be where you are right now. Talk about it, get it off your chest, and if you still don't feel better, that's like fine, it's so okay. You'll feel better in a couple of days. Like, naturally things do start to become a little bit better in time and process, but never beat yourself up for feeling down. Like, what's the point? Don't battle that with yourself. It's just not okay. It's just not okay, really, is it? Another good tip as well, and this is something that Tyler actually taught me, is if you're a little bit down in the dumps and you feel like you can't get out of this, change the scene, get out, go for a walk, go for a run, go for a drive, go for a swim if you're by the beach, if you're lucky enough. Like, just get out of this space that you're in, go do something different, go call someone, you know, like, just move, change where you are, because you'll naturally feel better. Go to McDonald's, get some chips, go to healthy, who is this? Hello? Really? That's like the second you've been involved in a car accident in the space of like half an hour. There's been so many things happening this year, you know, COVID happened, you know, Black Lives Matter movement happened and is still happening. And you know, when it first happened, there was so much going around on social media, so many things being, you know, shared. There was that the black square that everyone was posting as well, and I think it, sorry, like, I know it was so amazing to see so many people get out there, stand up for what they believe in, because it's not right. Like, you can't, there's no grey in this, it's black and white. Like, it's not okay at all, and it still should be voiced and it still should be heard. You know, it's another thing that's really affected people this year, you know, and it's a thing that has really come to light. And I think the way that it came to light with obviously people being murdered over in America, that's not okay. But it's so good that these people's voices are being heard. Diversity's performance on Britain's Got Talent, the amount of backlash that got. Why? They didn't do it all about Black Lives Matter. Even then, shouldn't have been even a thing to even, you know, say that it was bad. And I just think, again, it's an opinion thing. If you're really for it, then yeah. If you're not, okay, you go do you. I probably will unfollow you. Because, you know, it is important. It is important that we stand up for these things as well. And I saw so many of my friends moving and sharing. And you know what, I learned a lot during that, because I'm not gonna lie to you, when it first happened, I was really confused, because I was like, but surely like all lives should matter, shouldn't they? And now I'm like, oh, actually, you know what, Laura, all lives can't matter until Black lives matter, until we're all equal. And I was like, oh my god. So even I had to wake myself up a little bit and be like, but all lives should matter, but all lives don't matter at the moment. This is what we're fighting for. So again, there's so many amazing things. There's a Black Lives Matter like official Instagram. I'll leave it down below again, and if you click on that, there's so many articles that you can read about what's going on at the moment. There's so many updates about what's coming through, so many stories that you probably don't see because they're not heightened in the media enough. And yeah, so many ways that you can donate, you can sign petitions like that, etc. So I'll leave that down below as well. It's just been weird, hasn't it? And I think our NHS, can we just stop a sec? Like, imagine if we didn't have that, and you know, we had to pay for getting this virus. Imagine. Like, we're so lucky, we're so blessed as a country to even have that. And you know, I do just want to take a second to just thank every single person who works in the NHS. Like, you guys, it doesn't matter whether you're frontline or literally sitting there doing admin, like, you guys are amazing, because I can't even imagine how hard that was. Some areas are worse than others, I totally get that. Maybe the Nightingales were worse, like, I have no idea. But every single person, I've spoken to a couple of my friends who went to school where are nurses in the NHS, and they literally said, like, it's been hard. I don't know, she's focusing. Like, it's been hard, it's been a struggle, it's not been nice at all. And you know, we're still people at the end of the day, we're still human beings, you know, we've got to process all of this. And you know, losing a loved one and you can't even go to see him and having to do it all over Zoom, like, it's just not okay. And I think what I'm trying to say out of all of this is, like, if this is COVID, punching it, you know. There's some days where I'm so angry, just so angry, and I think, oh my god, why? And like, is it my time of the month? No, I'm just so angry at everything, and I just want to hug my family, just want to hug my mum, because they're 73 miles away in Essex, and you know, I'm isolating with Tyler's family, and I love them, and they're so beautiful, and they've welcomed me with open arms over the last 2 years. But obviously you can't help thinking about your family back home with your mum, your dad. I've got 2 sisters and my beautiful cat. Oh my god, I'm gonna insert my cat here. Look at his little face. He's just enough to make you melt, he really is. And I've literally only seen him about twice this year, and it's been really hard, it's been really sad. And if anybody out there who can't see their family at the moment, like, I can really relate to you, because it has been quite hard. But I have also been quite fortunate as well. You know, I've still got my job at the moment. Just will touch some wood, please. I've still got some money, I've still got a roof over my head, I've still got food. A lot of people have lost that over the last couple months. So while I'm also feeling angry, I'm also feeling, you know, grateful but confused, that I'm feeling sad. And oh my god, it's just such a weird time. And I always have to talk about it, and if it's felt really good to unload on all of this, and if this has helped anybody, I don't really know, I've been discussing for the past 19 minutes. But what I'm trying to say is, it sucks, okay? It sucks. I get it, and I'm so over it. Every time I call my friend Gemma, we just like scream to each other about one thing or the other. It's like, just, again, like I was referring back to the beginning, half of me is over it, half of it is not. But I think it's so important. The message I'm trying to get across now more than ever is talk to people. Share it on your social medias. There's so many people that I see that are like, I don't care if we don't know each other, like, my inbox is open. Take them up on that opportunity. You have no idea how that person could help you, and you have no idea if you could actually make them their day by just relating. And I think if you can relate to somebody else struggling and finding all of this hard, then I think that that's a really good thing as well. So I read this quote, plot twist: 2020 has actually been the best year of your life. You've been forced to grow, reflect and slow down. You faced so many challenges and you've overcome them. 2020 has forced you to grow exponentially. Don't take this year for granted. Okay, I'm going to scrap the 2020's been your best year of your life. But I think it is important to know that while this has all been a bit of a shit show for the past couple months, I can hand on heart say I've learned something, and I've learned something about myself. I like order, I like process, I like knowing what's coming next, and COVID has just gone, nope, this is what it looks like next. All of this fuzziness, and some days I can't deal with that. I'm like, I need to know what's my next move. But good things that's come out of this year, you know, I've grown so much closer to the people that I love, you know, I've actually started YouTube, hello, which is something I've put off for years, and I think if it wouldn't have happened, I probably wouldn't have done it. And it's been a weird year, hasn't it? But I think, you know what guys, we got this, and we can keep going. And if this video has helped anybody today, let me know. But yeah, I'm gonna leave my Instagram link down below, and let me guys know if you've related to this at all. And my inbox is always open for anybody that needs a chat, because I know a couple of people have reached out over the past couple of months, and that's been amazing. It's been beautiful. I always check in on my friends. Don't forget about them, guys. If they go silent, ask them why, what's going on. They might be busy, they might be having a really good time at the moment. Just say, yep, good for you, just want to check in. Like, don't be afraid to double text somebody. It's 2020. Who gives a shit about any of that anymore? Anyway, me and my little love heart pillow, I'm gonna go eat some chocolate, basically. But I really hope that this has helped someone relate, because I'm gonna go scream probably into this pillow in about 5 seconds. So I think that's about everything that I want to say. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, it's okay. Again, difference of opinions. And comment down below if you can relate to this at all. Again, my inbox is always open. Check out the links as well that I've linked into this video of what we discussed as well. I hope you liked my cat. Don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button as well. Go check out my last video. Boom, it's right there. And yeah, hopefully see you guys next time. Bye. No, but you know what, it feels so good. Don't keep that in.